Hello everybody. I want to share a quick YouTube video, my first one, so bear with me. We're going to get these to come out better, but this is the first one we're doing. And welcome to my channel, no tip, no trip. So I want to share a thing that just happened to me driving. Picked up probably about an $80–90 seafood order at a fairly nice restaurant. Delivered it to the customer, hand delivered it to him, heading to my next hotspot, and boom, violation notice, customer saying I didn't receive my food. Just some of the things that drivers in this food delivery business face. I mean, people lie constantly. So I mean, I'm just telling you, this is the first time this has happened to me, and it's just really bothers you, you know, when somebody tells you something like that. So I have to follow all the steps and try to deal with this issue. But some of the issues, and I've seen a lot of these YouTube videos, I mean, some of these orders that these restaurants take and DoorDash accepts and sends out to the drivers should never be taken. I mean, that's the problem. Some of the delivery miles are just way too far for a restaurant to even think about satisfying a customer. We had one 12 miles, $3, small order. Doesn't matter what the size of the order. There's just certain delivery zones you shouldn't even be dispatched to. I mean, I must have gotten at least 7 or 8 of those tonight. I'm not going to tell you the restaurants, but I'm going to just off the top of my head tell you about the miles. I'll try to post some of the screenshots of some of these orders, but 13 miles, $3, 16 miles, $4, no tips, 0 tips during peak pay. So I mean, it's the whole system of delivering food so far away for so little money should not even be in their algorithms to dispatch to drivers. That's number one. Second of all, if you're not going to tip a driver, you shouldn't be ordering food at all, period. Y'all can comment and tell me, oh well, you're greedy or this or that. There's nobody in their right mind, nor should they take a $3 order. You know, that's ridiculous. I mean, you can't afford to do it, and the restaurant shouldn't even be allowed to take the order. There should be a minimum thing if you're going to deliver so many miles, and it should be right out to the customer to, you know, do they want to pay for it? And you know, I'm gonna really be more, how do I say this? I'm gonna post a lot more videos on this, because this is what drivers face every day, getting these orders sent to you. Had one last night late, just before the restaurant closed. I hit decline, fixing to go home. It's approaching 11 o'clock at night, and boom, it gets assigned to me. I have to call DoorDash, and they ding me because I didn't complete an order. I had to call up and say, hey, I already declined it, but it's a $3 order to go 14 miles at a pretty decent restaurant. I mean, I know the restaurant's fixing to close, and DoorDash is either going to have to refund and pay for the food, but that should not be on a driver's being assigned an order that's so cheap. I mean, if you can't afford to pay a driver a decent wage to deliver the food, it shouldn't even be happening. And it's just every day there's probably 20 orders. I'm at like a 2% acceptance rate. I'll take anything that's reasonable, but there's no way DoorDash should expect a driver to do this. That's the problem we're having. It's just, whatever you all want to say, y'all can say, but I'm telling you, end of story. You don't send a high mileage order to somebody and then offer them $3. And if you're thinking of, oh, you may get a tip, it would be like asking somebody to do work on your home, work on your vehicle, and say, hey, I'm going to pay you $5 or whatever the case may be to do something, and then you may get an $80 tip. I know I'm stretching it a little, but you can't go into this business with the mindset of, oh, I hope the person's going to tip. You can't afford to drive there and waste your time, money, gas, car expense, and everything else, and then get slammed with a delivery decline. Anyway, You'll be able to see a lot more of me. Please subscribe and like my video. No tip, no trip. And I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Thanks.